Yes, I'm back East Coast. I took off and got a ship and came back. Oh, it's raining there. Okay. Sorry to hear that. It's probably just going to be a light day today. I don't see anybody coming in or Hey, Dusty. Happy 4th of July to all my friends. Jim? Yeah, I think everybody is going to be doing their 4th of July thing, getting ready, and either going out or whatever. But um, I didn't want to disappoint those that maybe sit at home and look forward to coming on here. What are you up to today, Jim? Are you going any place special? The the weather is kind of hazy, but it still is nice out. It's only 70 degrees, which is good. Okay. Hey, Jim, go over and see Dad. That's what you're going to do today. Probably not bright and early, but you're going to go over there, right? Jim, I want to thank you again for all the help you helped me with on my zero turn. I haven't used it yet, but Okay, Justin, you have a good time. Jim, I appreciate it. You're a great friend. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Here comes TJ. Hey,
Hey,
TJ.
that's funny. Wait, what's going on here? I guess they. Hold on a second. Okay. That was pretty funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I thought YouTube kind of or Zoom or whatever changed uh their thing for a moment, but
they,
I guess I
they all have been changing their thing,
yeah, they've been changing their thing.
because as you know, the thing gets stale after a while.
Yeah,
You
the
have to
thing
touch it up, massage it, whatever.
yeah. That's funny. That's pretty good. You get any ships this morning? What happened? Like, were you having some issues just a little while ago? Like, cause like I was trying to get on, but then like I guess you like weren't on for like a little bit, and then like I thought maybe you were having like technical difficulties or whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't get down to get a ship because nobody was on the panel in time.
Uh, oh, okay, okay,
Because I couldn't just let it keep running, because
yeah,
there's nobody be able to join, no, anything that
yeah,
kind of thing. So,
yeah. Justin had his premiere, and then he was going for a barbecue.
yep. Barbecue. What are you doing for today, TJ?
I got a bagel this morning.
Ah,
Yeah. Um, it's supposed to rain later this afternoon, so I want to try and get out and fly a little bit before the rain comes in, but we'll see. I don't know what they're gonna do about the fireworks, so I don't know if
Ed
it's
wants to
gonna.
know what's up, TJ.
Same old, same old. I'm off today, so there's no telling what we're gonna do. I don't know. The rain may put a damper on the fireworks later on, but we'll see. I was talking to Jim a little bit ago and telling him about how people are putting videos up of them flying their drones through fireworks. Man, I'd be nervous as hell to do that.
Yeah, it'd be you lose it in a fireworks display.
Yeah. You'd be flying through, all of a sudden another one comes shooting up and knocks your drone out of the sky, and you're kind of fucked after that.
Yep, that would not be good.
So, Philip, yeah, I don't know how people do that though. Like they'll be flying through fireworks and their drone's still flying through the sky.
Mark's jumping in. All right, Mark.
Oh, what happened? Doing that.
Oh, Mark.
Hi, Paul.
What's up,
Hi,
Mark?
TJ.
How's it going?
Not too bad. It's the middle of the afternoon, but yeah.
Here comes Philip.
It's all right.
Hey,
Philip,
Philip.
what's up?
How y'all doing this morning?
You got to help me keep an eye on TJ.
That's why I popped in. I was like, oh no.
That's funny.
Uh, what y'all doing?
I just got
Just
done flying
chilling.
a ship. TJ is filling his face with bagels.
Mhm.
Uh, Mark is just behaving himself.
That's about it.
Are you off today, Philip?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we went to Helena's fireworks last night, Alabaster the night before, and yeah, TJ, it is a pucker factor to fly your drone, especially
Yeah.
especially
I
when
don't know.
you track prop. And when you
Yeah.
think back down and you look at it the next morning, you go, well, I got a cracked prop. And I look at it and it's got a little bitty spot on it where something clipped it.
Yeah, I don't know how people do that. They'll literally fly through the fireworks and their drone's still flying. It's like, what? I'd be scared as hell to do that.
If I was on the other computer, I'd show you where some of it I got. I haven't had a chance to edit anything. Now I did.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. I did something totally different last night. I didn't fly through the fireworks. I stayed away from them mainly because Helena Police Department had theirs up, and Helena Fire Department had theirs up, and then there was another guy, I don't know where he was at, but he had his up too, and they were all close to it. I stayed kind of away from it, but I took snapshots. 2 second snapshots. It's something totally different. I've never done that before, and I said, with the amount of drones flying around there, I said I don't want to be near it. So, I mean, the Alabaster, there was only me and another guy flying on those.
TJ, he loves to push the envelope, you know.
Mhm. Now I tell you, the heartbeat I would fly an FPV, but the reason why is I can easily repair it. Now the Mini 4 Pro, forget about it. I mean, I did the other night, and tonight I've got another set of fireworks I'm doing. So
I mean, I might take a couple. Well, I don't know, depending on what it does out there. If people are shooting fire off into the distance, I might send the drone up and just take pictures as they're going up or whatever. I don't know.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bless you.
Hey. Yeah, let me look up the Facebook. I posted some pictures last night on Facebook, and let me look those up. And also on Facebook, it's showing last year's pictures I did. Oh, my nose is starting to really stop up.
Do you get really bad allergies?
I used to not, because I've lived in Alabama all my life. I'm immune to it, but now I'm not. For some strange reason, the older I get, the more I start getting these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take some Zyrtec, and then drink and be passed out later on today.
There you go.
I'm making. We're going to some friend's house today and go swimming and stuff, and I'm making banana pudding.
Oh, nice.
Shine smoothies.
Oh, nice. Banana pudding moonshine smoothie.
Yeah, I found a new recipe in my head.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
It's got strawberries, berries, mango. Let's see what else. Kelp, and a little bit of kelp, not much, and something else too. But apple.
Good morning, Brenda.
But basically just pour some banana pudding moonshine in it and smooth it away, and man, it is good. And
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And don't drink too many of them, because it will tear you up. Let's see. It's trying to find me. Y'all remember song Euro Trash Girl? Euro Trash Girl.
Who
Nope.
sings that?
Cracker?
Uncle Cracker?
No, Cracker. It's with a C. So they were at Atlanta last night playing. And I did get some. I did get some pretty good shots of them. Let's see.
Oh no, I've never heard of this band before. That's cool. Where was this at?
Helena, the town of Helena, which
Oh, okay.
it's right over the hill from us. Let me see if I can find. I was trying to find the. Is it this one? Yeah, here you go.
Oh wow, that's cool.
But I tried that last night. And I said, I could do video, but I really don't feel like being close to everybody else. And Richard Black, he's with Atlanta Police Department, and he flies their drone. And I was in communication with him, except for when
Well, that's a cool one actually. I like the colors on that.
I like the colors on that one too. And
Yeah, that's pretty neat. The orange and purple like that.
yeah, and I sat there and also had my son with me, and I was asking him to press the button on the Nikon. Just
Right.
all you gotta do is just when you hear a boom, press the button. Hear a boom, press the button.
Yeah.
And he was holding on to the body of it every time, and I would show him just press the bottom button, because every time he holds on to the body of it, he's moving the camera a little bit.
Yeah.
It's on the tripod, but still you can. It's just a slight movement. It's not a huge movement. But it's slight enough. And I just said, all you gotta do is, can you get your finger like this? And he turned around and he says, yeah. And I said, well, then do exactly what I'm doing. And he goes,
Right.
what's
Yeah.
wrong with me doing this? And I'm standing there going, I ain't got time to argue with this kid. You're 32, you're 32 years old. You should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that sounds perfectly clear to me. When you hear a boom, take a shot. And when you hear a boom, take a shot.
He goes, he said, I don't see it on the screen, and it goes away every time I take a shot. And I said, it's going to go away every time you take a shot. And then it comes back, it's that, and I'm like, okay, I'm standing here arguing with him, and I'm like, that's okay. So I just stood there and went like this.
This was last night.
Last night.
That's cool. That's not a bad one either.
The first one I looked at was this one. And I was,
Oh yeah, that's
like,
cool.
oh wow. I said, wow, that
almost looks like a sea urchin of some kind.
either a sea urchin or what was those flowers that
Oh yeah, a dandelion.
dandelion.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, that'll work. But yeah, I had a good time last night, and with my son.
Now what drone were you flying during this?
The Mini 4 Pro.
Oh, okay.
And seeing I so much I would love. I mean, I'm into FPV, but I haven't flown FPV other than Vada 2. And I would so much love to dive a damn show. Because if I crash, TJ, in most cases I can repair it.
Right.
compared
Yeah, I would be scared to do that, man. I don't know why. Like, I guess it's just because, when people are shooting fireworks up, I'd be scared to get mine knocked out of the sky by a firework.
well, and I also posted a collage of fireworks. Itachi mushrooms. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, y'all know where my political views stand now.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool with the flag in the background.
And even though this is a collage,
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
they're all pretty close. This was some of the last year.
The Bunyan checkout. Is Justin doing a video of his bunions or something?
What?
Justin was saying Bunyan. Oh, mate, hold on.
Well,
His bunions are hurt.
Yeah,
DJ's bunions are hurting. TJ goes into Subway and says, "What would you like on it? Bunions."
Not onions, bunions. That's funny. Maybe he was.
What you need in there, sir? A bag of bunions.
A bag of bunions. Maybe
Yeah,
he's talking.
he pressed the
about-
wrong key. What he actually was supposed to be saying was Nunya, not
Oh
Bunya.
yeah.
Bunya.
Bunya.
Just a bit outside.
DJ sneaks up to people in the locker room. Bunya. TJ's on a roll. Here he goes.
Here we go. The heads turn red. Oh my God.
Next thing he's gonna do is grab his chest, Philip.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
he's losing calories right now.
He's losing everything. He's gonna have bunion dreams.
Bunion dreams.
Damn bunions.
Get you a bag of bunion dreams.
There you go. The snack for real men is bunions.
Hey, Mark,
Congratulations
Congratulations on winning that controller the other night, sir.
In, out, in, out. You know, he's really lost it, Philip, when he starts doing this on the table.
He's gonna hurt himself one day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark.
That's pretty good.
Mark.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
Philip,
congratulations on winning the controller.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
Did you win a controller the other night?
That's funny.
what do you
Oh,
say,
good.
Philip?
Huh?
That's funny.
Can't hear you over TJ.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah. That's funny.
Here comes Justin to try and calm you down, TJ.
TJ.
No, it was not Bunya, TJ. I meant to put Bunya. For some reason, my phone auto-corrected it to Bunya.
You behave yourself, TJ, or Justin's gonna bun you.
No.
That's funny.
What wasn't funny?
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Randy. I appreciate that, man.
That's pretty good. That's funny.
I got a little bit before I got to leave. I thought we were leaving a little earlier, but
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's funny.
Hey, Justin, your turn to ask him if that's funny.
I don't need to ask him that. He's sitting there laughing.
That's funny.
Philip's sitting there going, why the hell did I come out of this show? What the hell?
Why were you live and then got off?
I don't know why I do these
Because
things.
nobody joined and I had to go and get a ship.
I slept in a little bit late.
I mean, it was 20 viewers. We're down to 9 now. So.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised anybody's here today because most people would have plans today.
Yep.
To be honest.
4th of July plans.
Ours is later on today, so.
Because even though fireworks are at night, a lot of people go to barbecues and stuff during the day. Like, I'm not going to be home till probably.
Well,
Yeah,
it's still early.
I won't be home
anyway.
till about
Why
8 tonight.
Why would somebody be barbecuing at 10:30 in the morning?
No, I mean now.
But most of the time, it's an all-day thing. That's why.
Yeah.
They'll-
With breakfast barbecue.
They have eggs and sausage in the morning. At lunch, it's hot dogs. And at dinner time, it's steaks.
Well, people that are smoking meats, they're going to start in the morning time. Smoke all day.
So you decide what time of day you want to show up for the
Hold on,
barbecue.
Hold on, Philip. All right, what'd you say, Philip?
We would start a bud at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. I hope Jim was able to find it. I put the link in there for him. If he wanted to watch it.
We would have a family reunion years ago. We'd have it every year.
That's pretty good.
Here.
That's funny.
100 people.
Oh god.
It was incredible the amount of meat, but we'd have to start the fire at 4:30 in the morning, and then about 4 o'clock, start putting the meat on, and we would have 2 huge. We would make them out of cinder blocks. And I was thinking about this the other day. My uncle would have me whitewash everything, whitewash the trees up at a certain height, and whitewash all the cinder blocks. And instead of paint, he used whitewash because that way it would it's not, you're not painting a tree, you're whitewashing it. And I'm like, why would he do that? And he said it's for bugs.
Painting a tree?
He would get us to whitewash it, not paint it, whitewash it. which is
Oh.
some kind of like plaster of Paris type stuff you mix up.
Oh, I think I've seen that on some trees before. Like there'd be white like around like the bottom, and then they would wrap like a sheet of metal around it too.
Yeah, keep the squirrels.
Oh, that's kind of strange though. Isn't that what squirrels are supposed to do? They're supposed to climb trees.
Yeah, they don't want. I mean, certain trees you don't want them climbing the non-trees.
Oh.
I mean,
You don't want to all your fruit.
yeah, or your fruit.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be here tonight, Paul, so just let you know that. And I won't be back till after 8 o'clock, so. Because we're gonna go to that barbecue, go swimming and do all that stuff, and then we're gonna go get the kids from camp after that.
Oh, the kids are coming home?
Yeah, so we're gonna be gone till about 8 o'clock.
Did you pick Kelsey up already?
Yeah, she's home. She's going with us to the barbecue, and then luckily the barbecue's halfway to camp, so.
Right. Is she
Because do what?
is she feeling better?
Yeah,
What was wrong with her?
I don't fucking
She
know.
missed her daddy.
Kelsey.
Well, that's it. She was the only one that knew you were in hospital, so it could have been that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna, like I said, luckily the barbecue is halfway to camp, so it's literally off the same road that the barbecue is, so it's just
Oh.
about another 15 miles down the road from there. Kind of worked out perfect, so we're
So-
going to my old boss's house.
My bestie.
So basically, Sarah can't have any drinks.
I don't, I mean, she can because I'm not drinking.
All right. It's weird here today. It's cloudy, it's windy, and every now and again we get a little bit of rain.
Yeah, it's fucking starting to get warm outside. But yeah, like I said, it kind of worked out perfect though, because my old boss's house is off of 27, and that's what the camp's off of Highway 27 too. It's just another 15 miles down the road from his house. So it's perfect.
What do you
Kinda
mean
worked
that's your old boss's house? What old boss? I thought
From
you
the
only had
gas
one
company?
boss.
From the gas company.
Sarah is your boss.
Yeah, my old boss from the gas company.
Oh,
He still invites us to all his
No,
parties.
I
So.
thought they did.
Oh yeah, I remember when your windshield broke, Randy.
How did his windshield break?
I don't remember exactly how it broke, but I remember him getting it fixed.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does. It was good.
You want to? Can you share your premiere right quick?
I mean, it's like 12 minutes long though.
Oh.
Kelsey. Come here.
I mean, if it was like a minute or two, I would, but I don't want to tie up Paul's channel for 12 minutes watching a video.
But was it gaming?
No. It was a 4th of July video.
All
I
right.
put a bunch of Reagan speeches together because I really like Reagan's speeches. He always did really good speeches.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
It was just a bunch of stock footage I pulled from YouTube and then put it all together.
Didn't get any of him in cowboy gear and a cowboy hat and sat on a horse.
Yeah, it's the very first one. It's like 11 minutes and 36 seconds.
Yeah, I'll say.
SA. And we got the beer cans. This is our wife beater shirt. We thought we beat our kids and our wife.
Oh my God.
Tell your
Yeah,
friends.
some of the clips looks like Independence Day
Tell your
type.
friends. Tell your friends. Tell your
Yeah,
boyfriend.
somebody mashed them all together and then I And then I did splice some out and put some different clips in throughout the videos. And then I overlaid his speech with the music over top of them. Well, one of them I did. The other two were already done that way.
I'll take it today.
Did I take both of these?
You can put the little. Okay.
Reminded me of Transformers. Yeah, he always did really good speeches, Jim. I always liked his speeches. Him and Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of my other favorite presidents.
Yeah, we really don't have presidents like that anymore that makes, like speeches like that.
Like Dwight D. Eisenhower, I liked especially his farewell address, because if you listen to his farewell address, he actually predicted a lot of what our military is doing today. He saw it coming back then, the military industrial complex, all that. He saw the way it was going to go. He was a very smart president. Roosevelt was a great speech giver. Yeah. Clinton. Yeah, he was a good giver for sure.
You like cigars?
Yeah, he liked to give it to the secretaries. That's what Clinton liked to do.
Have a cigar. Here, have a cigar. Have a cigar.
First of all, I'm gonna need you to shut it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what it is, a good speech. Or a great speech, like the old days and stuff, but nowadays you're not gonna get that.
Well, it's all about the speech writers too, because most presidents don't write their own speeches.
Right.
I don't know if Reagan wrote his own. I would assume he did, just because of the kind of passion he had when he would read them. It seemed like he was writing his own stuff, but a lot of presidents have speech writers that write them.
And he had a good humorous side to him too, like, kind of rubbing it in, but standing away from, rubbing it into everybody, but yet he was subtle about it, not in your face,
Oh wow, you saw Dwight D. Eisenhower's funeral, Jim? You were 9 or 10. Yeah, he was a really good president.
Yeah.
I can't see anybody owning up to writing the crap that Trump keeps talking.
No, he's off the cuff, 100%. Now, I'm going to say this, and this might ruffle some people's feathers, but I think Reagan and Trump were very similar, except for Trump's just more extreme than Reagan was. Because if you listen to both of them talk, obviously Trump's way more out there as far as just being more forward. Kind of like the way we talk to each other.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Donald can be, a little extreme and overboard sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it though. That's what I like about him.
fucking hell, TJ's on first name terms with the president.
Because if you really look at it, like the way Reagan was trying to work towards peace during the Cold War, Trump's been trying to get peace in the Middle East with Israel and Iran. He's been trying to get peace between Ukraine and Russia. That's what I'm talking about, the similarities in that aspect.
Issue is they don't want these.
But at least he's trying, though. That's all you can
true.
do.
I mean, true, compared to previous presidents, yeah, he's trying. I mean, it's, anything we do in life, we try. And, I mean, if you don't try, you never, kind of like flying these fireworks. If I don't go ask, years ago, when I contacted the park and rec guy, he turned around and he says, I don't see a problem with it. I'll find you a spot to set up and everything and blah, 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 blah. And me and him's been talking ever since. Every year I'll go and fly the fireworks.
Like I said, that's what I like about Trump, though, is that he talks like we do to each other. I don't really like the mindless politicians that just talk like robots.
Mm.
Well,
It's one of the reasons I like DeSantis so much, because of the way he talks.
Yeah.
He gets up there and talks to you like a regular person.
He kind of says what he thinks. It's just about the way he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Kind of like they don't know what the F they're doing.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was, but that seemed to work, though, because Iran and Israel seemed to just be like, all right, we'll knock it off. Like, after he said it, it seemed like they just kind of backed off.
Yeah.
Like they could tell he was like super pissed.
Oh, he was. I mean, he was not only pissed about that, but he was also pissed about the media. And I think it was not going, it's going both directions. It's geared toward going toward the media. Like, look, number one, y'all don't know what the F y'all talking about. Cause y'all, all y'all do is just write shit up. And number two, the countries don't know what the F they're talking about either. So I don't know. But he is trying, and some of the stuff he has succeeded on. You put a tariff in front of somebody's face, also, and you'll succeed on some things. Because we didn't have tariffs we didn't have this bad of tariffs back in early administrations. And, we were giving money to the countries like crazy. And
That's just the media doing that.
Yeah. But, it's just stuff that's crazy.
The managing pension plan have grown by 5 or 10 times. Doing a transaction with your team saves those costs.
I mean, it was just like the deportation. Obama deported a lot of people, and they never gave him shit about it.
No.
Make sure we
No. Dusty.
But he should have deported Hillary Clinton. That's what he should have done.
Which country?
Kind of. Didn't he send her somewhere as a foreign attaché or something?
No.
Yeah, but she returned. That's the problem. He should have. They should have stamped on her forehead, "Do not return."
Return to sender. All right, it's getting close to the hour. I gotta go take a shower.
Okay.
We gotta cruise on down the road.
Justin, what time you got to run?
We're leaving at 11:15, so in about 30 minutes. And then we're going to a barbecue, we're swimming, all that stuff.
TJ, what are you
some
doing
fireworks.
I don't know. I'm gonna see what my neighbor's doing, see what they got going on.
He's gonna go over and raid the neighborhood barbecues.
Yeah.
Let me in, let me in.
Just walk around the whole like community out here and be like, "Hey, who's barbecuing? Can I have some food?"
No, you don't say anything. You just walk in there like you own
Just
the
walk in and say,
Oh yeah.
glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Just start eating the food. Like, who is this guy?
You did.
A lot of times when you walk in somewhere like you just are supposed to be there, people don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You show up the wedding reception at the reception, not the wedding. Just show up.
Yeah.
That's
Know who you are.
TJ's other trick.
Yeah.
Just show up at the reception.
TJ goes through the news and see who's getting married and when they're getting married and where they're getting married.
Yeah.
And he shows up for the reception afterwards.
Did you ever see those? Did you ever see those videos of those guys? They would put safety vests on and they would walk with a little 4-foot ladder up to the theme parks, and the security would just let them through because they thought they were workers. They were just walking into theme parks because they just acted like they were supposed to be there. They weren't even checking them to see what the hell they were doing. Nothing. They were just letting them walk right through the gates.
Oh,
Well, they wouldn't be able to do any of the rides, would they? Because you need an armband for that,
Not at all theme parks. You don't.
don't
No.
you? Right.
No.
Six
If
Flags.
once you're in, you're in.
Yeah.
Normally the armbands are like to cut lines and stuff like that. If you want to buy like a fast pass where you can cut in front of everybody.
I thought a fast pass was the same as diarrhea.
Maybe for somebody your age.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Well, you got to be careful at my age because if you're at the food table and somebody says, "Well, give me a squirt of that," okay.
That's funny.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
Just give me a little squirt on the plate. There you go.
Well, you always know when somebody's wearing the pins.
Yeah.
When they're giving the speech, they stop for a minute and go, "Okay, I'm back." All right. Well, I'm
Okay, everybody. I think we'll just close it down. Justin's got to go too, and Mark and TJ. You have a great day.
Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th,
Happy
and we'll
4th
see
of
everybody. TJ, if you get back from raiding all the picnics, we'll be on here again at 5. Okay.
All right, I'll let you know how the food is.
Okay. All right.
All
All right, everybody.
See you later.
Bye.